Welcome back, my fellow duplicants, to Oxygen Not Included. Today we are continuing the Triple Printer Challenge, and boom! I'm bringing back the Black Shark. I'm just changing it up a little bit. So, here we go. We got some things that we need to tackle in this episode. And the biggest, and I think it's coming out my nose. Okay. Alright, so the most important thing that I need to tackle in this episode here is I need to get some nice, cool water. That way, I can get that down to the Bristle Blossom farm down here and start to grow up some really good quantities of food, which is going to be Bristle Blossoms. I cannot survive forever on dirt alone. I can go for a little while, but I can't survive forever. For whatever reason, I did not enclose a lot of this farm down here, and that's mostly the main problem of why my mealwood is suffering the way it is. So food is slowly running out. We've actually seen the reports here recently over the last couple of episodes, and we can see that over the last cycle, look at that, 24,000 on that day, 34,000 on that day, 19,000, and so on and so forth, all the way down. I'm not gaining food, I'm slowly losing food, and I keep adding more and more duplicates, so I'm gonna have more and more of a problem. So the other half of this is I need to secure my mealwood farms, and I need to secure them by creating areas of controlled pressure. So I don't know why I never did this before, but that's what I'm going to do now that I have the ability to do it, so that's what's going to happen. And hopefully I can continue to build on over this way a little bit, but for the most part, the two things I need to do is I need to get Bristle Blossoms going, so I need cool water that's going to not be too hot. You know, this is 44 degrees Celsius, that's the closest thing I have to cold water. Well, okay, never mind, that's 39. So, I don't have a lot of cool water. So all this to say, food, I need food. Alright, so let's see here, what do I got? First and foremost, I need to make sure that the pressure inside of here is nice and high. So, how can I do that? Well, I can pump gas into these areas and then control the valve for ventilation over here using just a gas shutoff valve. And that will allow me to just build up pressure. It doesn't necessarily matter for mealwood. You know, we got oxygen, we got polluted oxygen, we got carbon dioxide. So I guess it does matter, I guess, depending on what we're actually getting in there, but that's just anything but natural gas at this point. So this area right here, like, see how this is just not doing anything at this point? What do we have? We have a little bit of natural gas inside of there. That's not really that great. What is in here? This is just pressure, okay? So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go ahead and deconstruct this, and also get rid of that little tile right there, which has just been awkward this entire time. And I'll also get rid of this here, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to allow this to come up to pressure, and then we're just going to close it off. And one of the other things is that I can do down here, since this thing is already set up. Oh, you know what? That is 21 degrees. Liquid. Where's that liquid going to go? Nowhere. Oh. Well, it's not a lot of water, but you know what? We got plenty of duplicates at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and take this water. I'm going to go up to here. I'm going to disconnect that up there. I don't want to go over there. But I can go in here and I can actually start to feed these Bristle Blossoms. I probably don't have a ton of water, so there's really not a lot of reason to feed more than I can actually supply. But maybe it doesn't necessarily matter that much. So we're going to copy this setting, and we're just going to paste it up here. We're going to deconstruct that. We'll deconstruct that. We don't need it. We can also deconstruct all of this, because again, we don't need that. Oh, maybe we do for a light. Furniture ceiling light. There we go, gold amalgam. I forgot what these headphones sound like. They're actually quite a bit different than the other ones that I have. I know some people aren't a big fan of, I don't know, don't think they sound good, but I don't know, I like them. It's just a personal taste at this point. Okay, boom, here we go. We're just gonna throw that up there. That should, I mean, these things don't suck down that much power, so bam, there we go. Just like so. And this guy just needs to be wrangled, since we can actually do wrangling now. Oh. We don't have any ranchers at this point. I should really set up a ranch. Oh man, there's so many things I should do. Where can I do a little bit of ranching? Oh, I don't know where. All right, so we got rid of that. We can take care of that one. We can also put that there as well. So we'll take care of that. Boom, put a couple of sandstone little bricks around it. And that'll take care of that area. So this will mostly maintain its pressure. And what I can do is I can add a vent over here if I need to. And maybe put like a little air pump down here because it's close to the algae deoxidizers. Or I could always just pump from over here into there because there's just plenty of oxygen over there. So again, we have low pressure here, so I can actually just, I'm going to uproot that, get rid of that one as well, and make this into an airlock. So that way all of my farm over here is the exact same thing. There we go. Boom. Let's put down another chunk of farm right there. That seems to make a lot of sense. I don't know why we're doing the little jog there, but I'm doing a little jog there. We'll deconstruct that, and we're going to continue that farm over to the left. So just like so, right here, and we'll also continue it there. Might want to switch on over to bristle blossoms at some point. Oh, you know what? That's a problem. Just notice this one. If I do food, and I do the hydroponic farms, might want to set this up a little bit higher. There we go. That'll hopefully, somebody will deliver here so Catalina can actually get out of here because she cannot right now. Let's go ahead and set that. Yeah, that's 7. So that should be a nice high priority for somebody. We'll make this priority 6 so somebody can go ahead and do that. Then I'll open this airlock for a little while and that'll let in a lot of pressure. It'll be a little bit of slime lung, but I think we can take care of that. So I don't really think these terrariums are doing us any good. I mean, they are removing some carbon dioxide down there, but I don't think I need 2 of them. They just simply suck down a lot of water. So I'm going to get rid of one of them, and I'm actually going to re-enable that guy right there. Just because it's a little bit imbalanced. I'm just about down here to the slickster, so I can actually start to just make more crude oil, and also retain some of that crude oil. Or actually process some of that crude oil into plastic. That's what I'm going for. I think I also want to deconstruct this. There's a lot of traffic that's happening right here. And what I think I want to do there is I want to go ahead and use a ladder. Not a ladder, but like a fire pole. That way we can get down to the food and come right back up from here. So that'll make that quite a bit faster. There's a ton of pathing going on there. Okay, so that's now built. Let's go ahead and open this one up. So we can get that food growing. That's right, I was doing something right up here. I want to make sure I mop this. I think I can disable disinfect for this stuff. I don't really need to apparently create an air gap. You guys were talking about that over there in the comment section. In the past, I think it did. Yeah, see, it does travel across. No, we need to enable disinfect, and I do need to have an air gap. You lied to me. How are people getting through here? Oh, through the door, because it's open. Whoa, buddy. Well, I guess that makes sense. Oh, everybody's coming on over here. Well, we're going to see how slime lung works now on all of my duplicates. All right, so if I open this up, hopefully I'll push some of the natural gas that's right here out, because everything settles down to the bottom right if it's heavier, and the lighter stuff goes to the top left. So that's what I'm seeing there. I really want to move a lot of the farming over here and, you know, kind of develop this a little bit more for cooking. I got a little bit of polluted water that found its way down here, all the way to the bottom. Jeez, right down here. All right, so that has to go back to auto. It's causing too many problems. People are getting hypothermia, and now they're going to head on over here to the med bed. So they're actually going to make use of the med bed for once. So let's copy these settings here. There we go. And I'll deconstruct all of this. Right now the atmosphere in here is 32 degrees, but hopefully the water that I bring into it will be enough to cool it down. Oh, crap. Did I never disconnect that liquid? Okay, disconnect the liquid. Yeah, so above 500 kilograms, we'll start to pump this around. So that water's down at 22 degrees Celsius. That should hopefully work out pretty good. I'm not gonna try to liquid cool all of this at this point. Now, where is this polluted water coming from? Just somewhere, huh? Oh, okay. That thing melted. That makes sense. Well, that'll have an impact on temperature. I'm gonna get rid of the terrarium here and the tile as well. That way I can get this, you know, fire pole up and running a little bit faster. Okay. And let's go back to food here. We'll put in more farm tiles. So we get all of that planted. We're just gonna walk all this production over here. Hopefully we'll have enough for all of the duplicates. And hopefully this up here will also work as well. Let's see, illumination, that's the problem right there. So I'm just gonna uproot that and I'll make the ladder go in that spot. We'll empty the storage and just build the ladder there. Perfect. No. Stations, if I put a farming station down here, is that gonna be enough? Or do I gotta build it there? Let's just build it right there. I'm gonna move Camille over to be a rancher. Right now, I just don't have one, so I can't wrangle any of these hatches, you know, so they're causing problems. Alrighty, so let's see how the water is doing. Yeah, okay, we got some motion. Oh, crap, now I need a tenured scientist in order to analyze that. But that's okay, I got a bunch of water up there already. Mop it up. And then we're gonna sweep this. We're gonna call that sweep only, and then I'll be able to sweep from here to there. Oh, some liquid chlorine. Alright, so I'm pretty much tired of all of this mealwood over here. It's just not gonna work. So I'm gonna just deconstruct all of this. Get rid of all of that. That as well. We're gonna convert that into cooking. I just need more cooking capacity. I drank all my liquid at the beginning of the video. The blood with caffeine in it. I'm working on 4 hours of sleep. Yeah. I have been working a lot over the last, the main reason is I've been working a lot over the last 3 months, and around the clock. So I work at my job, minimum 45 hours sort of deal there. So that pretty much is Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturday. Then I YouTube in the evening or working on the 3D printer as well. So I'm working around the clock, and it's more work than I can really handle at the moment. So sometimes it's playing havoc with my sleeping schedule at the moment. So I was trying to make a video yesterday, but unfortunately ended up falling asleep on the couch and then stayed up, you know, I was awake after that till like 5 in the morning. But you know what? It'll be just fine. If I copy this, place that there, boom, just like so. Hopefully this farm station will take care of itself. Come on now, take care of itself. You can do it. How about the room overlay? Is it too big? It's not even considered a room, it's so big? Yep, it's not even considered a room. So now, I'm just gonna go ahead and figure out how to get around this thing. Deconstruct that, deconstruct that. No, don't build that. Alright, so what I'm trying to do is actually reduce the amount of volume I have here. And then just put a door over here like that. That way you can path down here to get to these dust caps. And hopefully that'll be the right area for the farm. So what that means is I need to also deconstruct all of these buildings as well. They're just not needed. We'll get rid of all of that, including the food for it. But I should have a lot of food over here. I mean, look at all this. Oh no, that was the sound of more duplicates. Alright, who do we have in here? Who do we have? We got Gossman, yes, no. Flatulent, get out of here. You've been destroying my base this entire time, no. Loud Sleeper, fine, I guess I'll go with the guy with the Ashkin right here. Small bladder, but that'll be just fine. Welcome to the base! We also have Catalina and Mima. What? Ashkin is not a duplicate. What? How about that? Who else did we have? Catalina and Mima. Yeah, now we definitely have some of those. Crap, clicking on the wrong stuff here. All right, I'm going to rename you Dark Simon. Thank you for your support. And matter of fact, you are one of my biggest Patreon supporters, so thank you so much for your continued support on this channel. Ah, found one. Jeffrey, welcome to the base. And thank you for your support. That's Jeffrey Hollow as well. Awesome, absolutely awesome, guys. Thank you so much for your support over there on Patreon. Gossman, why can't you get out of here? Gossman? Gossman, you're stuck for no reason. What if we cancel that? What's going on here? I don't understand why Gossman actually can't navigate out of here. So there's some sort of bug or broken bit. See this? Oh, crap. About to suffocate. Build that tile real quick. You can get across it. There's a 2-hole right there. There you go. There you go. Oh, that was close. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who's suffocating? Who's scalding? Oh, Travaldo. Hey, at least we made it down there to the very bottom. Okay. Outside of greenhouse. This last tile just needs to get built. Come on. Build it! Alright, some people don't have a job. What do you want to do? You really want to be a gopher? Mm-hmm. You could be really good at a gopher, so you'll be a gopher. And you're a gopher. Lots of gophers, lots of supplies going on here. So Night Huntress, I believe, already had some other stuff, so she can move on up. There was one comment that was talking about the idea of having mostly gophers and couriers just delivering everything like mad, and then really not having a lot of these other duplicates really do a whole lot besides their absolute task. Just trying to play around with what is like the efficiency of setting things up. And it might just be that these people just move around so quick that they're really good at just kind of being an all-around duplicate. And I don't have anybody that qualifies as a mechatronics engineer yet. No exosuit engineers either. Nor any senior architects or senior diggers yet. I really need to get my tenured scientist up though, so how do I do that? I gotta do some more research, which I've already done a lot of research at this point. Oh, hopefully they have enough. Well, let's do the tube thing. Yeah, research that. So last cycle I lost a lot of food. The cycle before that I lost a lot of food. Uh-oh. Still having a food problem. I gotta dig this out a little bit more so that my carbon dioxide will actually flow down here. Having just one single path is really not enough to make it happen. Just gotta mop that polluted water up. The other thing is these people need, or these new people here, they need some place to sleep. And that needs to become gold amalgam. And then we need a ladder right here to go between these two. And we can deconstruct. This might be a okay spot for like a loud sleeper or something like that. Polluted water can go in there. Boop. So we can put in a bunch of granite cots. Also put in a blank canvas here. That'll help keep the decor up. And a very efficient way to make that happen is just to do that right there. Boom. And then we can go ahead and do the ladder just like so. Deconstruct that. We'll get rid of this ladder once that ladder's built. And close off this door. And that'll be nice. Okay, so right now I'm at 111 tiles, but the maximum size is 96. So where can I remove 15 tiles? I could probably just do that. I can also get rid of that tile there and that tile there. Make sure meal ice is not edible. That's an important bit. I don't know if I got enough power for this or not. I'm gonna give it a try. There we go. Yes, my farmer is actually doing some work here to make this stuff grow a lot faster. Excellent. That means I can also put another farming station down here. And I'll be able to actually accelerate the growth of all of this. Good, 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 good. Oh no, now pressure's a problem in here? Oh, come on, people. Okay, so here's what I can do. I'm already prepared for this. If I use my gas bridge over here, that goes in and out, just like that. Okay, so I run carbon dioxide over here, and then I can run it straight out there. And if I use a gas shutoff valve here, and a pressure switch over there, like a little atmospheric switch, I can then run the automation wire to that, and there should be power nearby. Yes. And then bring that over there with the gas vent. Perfect. So when this eventually goes above a certain number, then it should allow that to run. Wonder if they can get to that gas pipe though. Looks like it. Alrighty, so is this the cycle? Food today, come on now, make some food. 100,000 calories. Like, how do I compete with that? I don't know if I do. I just don't know if I do. What happened to the pressure in here? Okay, so same deal here. Another atmospheric sensor, and I'll try to bring some power down to it. Where's some nearby power? It's a long way to bring power, but whatever. Alright, so I built this little exosuit station here because I'm trying to get down here, maybe do some more sleet wheat. Because I basically just need more food at this point. No matter what it is, I just need more food. So in some areas, I'm having a problem with pressure. Some areas it's not a problem. I don't know. We gotta bring things up. So if this is below 1,000, then yes, I'll just pump some in. That'll be just fine. Crap. The problem is temperature. Okay, hopefully that doesn't cook us to death. It's like 40 degrees. So hang on, I'll leave that off for a little bit. I'm gonna deconstruct the textile loom here. See if I can put a thermal regulator in there. So I might be able to put it right there. Alright, so I gotta rework the gas pipes a little bit so that they go to the right spot. Okay, so it'll come in here like this and then go out like that. And then to power that up, I'll use conductive wire over here and just bring that into that power line, which has plenty of capacity, so that's great. Ooh, come on now, gas shutoff valve. And then we're gonna ventilate to that with automation wire between the two. Okay, hopefully that gets built. Luckily, it doesn't take a lot of pressure to make these things run, so I can just bring this up to like 200 grams inside of here and it'll be just fine. So hopefully that won't affect the temperature too much. I'm also gonna run it through a thermal regulator, so that'll actually bring it down. Now I'm cooking as much as I can, as fast as I can. All this food down here just waiting to happen. But apparently not. Build this thing, please. Need food, I'm hungry. Here's a good spot. There's a lot of sleet wheat inside of here. At this point I'm like looking for for places to go get some food. Like I probably should have looked at that a little while ago, but oh well. I don't even know if a duplicate can make it up that high. How did atmosphere just randomly disappear? Whoa, this game's getting super laggy all of a sudden, like things are going weird. Come on, don't crash on me. Alright, so I'm activating the carbon dioxide here. That should increase the pressure in these areas. Hopefully this will get built really quick. Now that I opened this up, people can actually get in there. Oh no! Well, there's the end of that cycle. Oh man. What was that report? Only minus 9,000 calories, which was probably a lot better than the cycle before that, which was 22,000. I'm on some serious borrowed time. I need to make a lot of food very, very, very quickly. Alright, well, I survived 73 cycles thus far, but I don't know. It's gonna get really, really difficult from here on because the amount of food that my duplicates are consuming is just ridiculous. I mean, your colony, look at this. The colony consumed 143,000 calories over the course of a day. That was 110,000 before that, 122,000. Oh, man. At any rate, that's all the time I got for you guys today. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little episode here of Oxygen Not Included. I'll see you again next time. Hopefully, if I've earned your subscription, then thank you so much for that. Have a great day, guys. Stay awesome. Peace. Brothgar out.